Hello everyone and welcome back to kind of a chill, just a little solo commentary video, nothing crazy. So today I'm going to be talking about two stories of when I was really stupid. And honestly, they're both very similar stories. Both are related to me trying to get fast food, but then I just screw something up really badly because I'm an idiot. I'm just going to start off. I'm not going to waste any of your time. So this first story happened maybe like 2 months ago. I think it was after quarantine started. Like we were all just chilling at home, or at least around that time when everyone was at home. I'm pretty sure school was out. I don't know. It just feels like school is out. But anyways, I was hungry, right, as you are. And I drove over to our local like Chinese, Japanese, Asian restaurant. Like just not like a fancy one, but one of those like kind of fast foodish ones. I don't know if you guys have that. Is my bed gonna get destroyed? No, he voided, okay. So I drove over there. I was like, shoot man, this is cool. I'm gonna go get some food. Cause you know, I just got my license. I don't wanna say super recently, like I think I got it like 5 months ago at this point, 4 months ago, but I haven't been exactly able to drive very much with everything going on right now because you're kind of supposed to stay home. My bed's gone. So I was excited. I really like driving, at least right now. I've got past the point where it doesn't really stress me out anymore, unless I'm going like a really far distance or on a really crowded road. But for the most part, driving around town, it's pretty fun for me. I can play some music, I can just hang out, put down the windows, do whatever. So I was making my way around. My town isn't very large, so even to go most of the way across town was like 5 minutes, if that. I took a shortcut through this neighborhood, and I got there. There's a little bit of a line, but you know, that's okay. I wasn't in a rush. I was just getting some food, and I was gonna peace out afterwards. So as time went on, I was just kind of vibing in the car, and as I got towards the front of the line, I ordered my food, you know, as you do, and we went up to the window, or I guess I went up to the window, no one else was there, but I went up to the window, and the funny thing about buying food is that you actually need to pay for the food. And of course, I knew this. I wasn't that dumb. I did know that you had to pay for food, but the part that I didn't exactly have down is bringing said payment device. I didn't have my credit card, debit card. I didn't have my wallet. I did not bring my wallet to like in the car with me. So that kind of sucked because also, fun fact, if you want to legally drive, you do need to have your driver's license on you. So not exactly the best, the highlight of my life right there, the fact that I didn't have my credit card. Now keep in mind, like I said, I already ordered my food. They were just expecting me to pay for it and they were gonna give it to me right then. They had the food ready. So I was like, yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, lady? Funny thing about that whole paying for my food thing, I don't have any money on me, so that's not gonna exactly work out. And she was very nice. She was like, oh, that's okay. How do you want to do this? So I was like, okay, I guess I can just go home. I can just pick up my my wallet and I can come back. That sounded great. It's like, okay, you can do that. Goodbye. And so that's exactly what I did. I drove all the way home, which I know I said it was only like 5 minutes, but you know, when someone's waiting on you, a 10-minute round trip feels like really a long time. So I was like kind of zooming. There's a small chance I was going slightly above the speed limit to prevent like a really long wait for that person, because it must have been so awkward for her. You know, this like 16-year-old kid walks up in his car. I didn't really walk. I drove up in my car and then I just didn't have my wallet. Like that just seems really awkward, and I didn't want to have her sitting there with my food for the entire time. So I was really trying to book it. I was just really trying to make sure that I didn't waste too much of her time. So I was booking it. Right, so once I got my wallet, once I started heading back, again, I was still in a rush. I did not want to waste any of this lady's time. She was very nice when I was there. So I didn't, oh, I lived. I didn't really want to be mean to her by making her wait too long. So I was zooming. I was definitely zooming. And funny thing about zooming, going above the speed limit, it's not as advised. It's not advised to go above the speed limit, surprisingly. So as I got close to the restaurant, no, I didn't get arrested. No, I didn't. None of that happened. But like, so the restaurant's right off of one of the main roads. So it's like you have to take a left like directly off the main road, or you can go straight. I told you I was taking a shortcut through the neighborhood, so I could just go straight and then like go straight past like perpendicular to the main road and go right to the restaurant. But because I was going so fast, I kind of forgot that there was like a little lip, like a little bump up. I don't know how to describe it, but like leading into the restaurant. So when I was driving however fast, it wasn't even an insanely fast amount. Just normally, you know, you're like going like parking lot speeds going into that turn. And I was like zooming at like 20, 25 miles an hour. And then I heard like a little screech, like right as I went over it. And that's not a good thing to hear. If you're driving a car and you just went over like a bump and you hear like a scratching noise, that does not raise your hopes very much. So already I was like, my eyes were like wide open. I was like, uh-oh, that's not very good. That's not very good. So I went over, I was like, hey, thank you, I'm so sorry about that. I gave her the money, I gave her the card, and she was so nice, she gave me an extra sauce. I thought, like, I was the one that owed her something for being so annoying, but then she's like, thank you so much for coming back, we really appreciate that. Just for that, we're gonna give you this extra sauce. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. That's really nice of you. But also, I kinda gotta go because there may or may not be a scratch on the front of my car. I kinda wanna check that out. So I like immediately pulled off into a parking lot right next to where the drive-in window was, and I'm sure she was just looking at me like, what is this kid doing? Like, he just paid for his food and then came back and he's just chilling in a parking lot like right here. This guy's an idiot. So yeah, I was an idiot, but that's besides the point. So I got out of my car, I like braced myself to see like a massive gash on the front of my car. Just like I had to pay $5,000 to fix it. I was not looking forward to it. But I looked out, I opened the door, looked outside, no scratches. It was good. I guess my car just took it like a champ, the tiny little curb thing. It was just no big deal. No big deal for the car. So yeah, that's story number one. That was really awkward. But the good thing about that one is the awkward time was minimalized because I was only actually face to face with that person for like 30 seconds total. Now on the contrary, this other story, not quite as much. There's a little more awkward moments in this one. And this story actually happened not very long ago. It happened 3 days ago, maybe, I think. So this story is actually what inspired me to make this video. I was originally gonna make a video all about this story, but then I realized like there's a chance I either would accidentally stretch it out too long because in order to make it like a full video, it would need to be at least 2 games of Bed Wars. I didn't want to have to either stretch out the game or just have a really short video. So I'm just gonna combine these 2 stories. But yeah, this story was a lot more awkward. And I'm not gonna start it yet. I need to kill this guy because it'd be kind of awkward to start a story and then immediately go to the next game. So let me go invis real quick. Homeboy, or I guess homegirl in this situation, has diamond armor. Not sure how I feel about that. And there we go, we got her. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, this story happened about 3 days ago. It's what inspired me to record this video, and it was just a real fiasco. So basically, let me set the stage for you. If you know about Terraria, Terraria is a 2D game, kind of similar to Minecraft in some aspects. But basically, a really large update. The final update for that game was coming out, and my friend and I really wanted to play it. So yeah, we were really excited to play this update. We've been looking forward to it for weeks, I mean technically months since whenever it was announced, but mostly that day we were just really excited for it. I'm pretty sure the update dropped at 1 p.m. my time, so I thought it would be a good idea at about like 12:30 to go grab lunch so I could eat lunch, I could be like full, I wouldn't have to worry about eating, I could play the update for a really long time. So I decided just to hop in a Discord call with my friend Carson and just drive out to the local Wendy's. You know, everyone loves a good old Wendy's, except if you don't, that's okay too. I don't know what I'm doing there. Can I kill him though? That's the real question. Yes, I can. Okay, so yeah, we just decided, or I decided, again, not we, decided to go to the Wendy's. And now this Wendy's is not very far away at all from my house. It's literally probably less than a quarter mile. It's right outside the neighborhood. So by the time I went there, it was not very long. So yeah, I went to the Wendy's, and yet again, just like in the previous story, there was a decently long line, except this one was a lot longer. Normally at this Wendy's, it's not crowded at all. There's maybe like 3 cars there, and then you get to order and get your food. But this time, there was probably at least 10 cars. But luckily, the line went by really fast. We scooted along quite quickly. I say we because I guess my friend was in a call with me and it kind of felt like he was there too. He was not there. He could not get a Baconator meal like me. But yeah, so we went up. I was actually starting to get flashbacks to that other story. I was thinking, what if I actually don't have my credit card on me right now? Because that would really suck. Let me make sure I have that on me. So I checked my wallet. Sure enough, I had my wallet and my credit card on me. I was like, okay, good life. Life is good. I ordered my food. I went up to the payment window and she was like, hey, your total is whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. Good thing I have my credit card that I know is right here. So I opened up my wallet. You want to guess what's not in my wallet? My credit card is not in my wallet. So I was like, okay, that's fine because I literally just saw it. It's not going to disappear on me. So I looked in my seat. Maybe I dropped it. No, it was not there. I looked like under me. I like stood up for a second. And at this point, it was starting to get to like the awkward moment where the person just sitting there with like their hand out, like they want to grab the payment method, but I'm just not there, not giving it to them. So in my head, I was like, I was starting to like sweat a little bit. I was like, okay, not good. Please, Grayson, find the credit card. This is not funny. Please, I just want to get my food. I want to get my Baconator, and I want to play Terraria. So at this point, you know, there was a lot of people in the line behind me because for whatever reason, the Wendy's was really popular that day. So I decided, I was like, hey, it's been like 30 seconds. I have not found my credit card. Would it be okay if I just pulled over to the side over there in the little parking spaces right by the drive-thru and just look for it? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. And then as I was driving away, I heard her say something on her little intercom like, oh yeah, this guy, he doesn't know where his credit card is. Don't worry about him. But I guess the workers did not get the memo because as I was pulling over there, this person that was at the next window that was gonna give me my food was like yelling over to me, like literally yelling out the window saying, were you the one with the Baconator meal? And I was like, yeah, no, that was me. Yeah, I have my Baconator meal. But like the lady said, if you were listening like 2 seconds ago, I don't know where my credit card is. So if you could please just let me find my credit card. This is really scary for me because this is really awkward. There's like all these people behind me. Like, I'm just trying to find my credit card, man. Please calm down. So it was so awkward, dude. I was not dressed at all to go out. Like, I looked like complete garbage because I assumed, yeah, I'm gonna go to Wendy's. I'm gonna come back. No one's gonna even look at me. But it turns out I just jump outside my car and start like looking all around my car for my credit card. And a lot of people saw me because like all the people in the drive-thru that are bored waiting on their food are looking outside. They see like, what is this scrawny ass white kid doing? You know, like he's like walking all around his car, like doing backflips, trying to look for for something. I don't know what he's looking for. I was opening up the back door. I was looking behind my seat, looking on the floor, looking anywhere this credit card could feasibly be. Because keep in mind, like 30 seconds before I tried to pay, I had my credit card in my hand. Where could a credit card physically go in like 30 seconds? So it was about at that point where I realized, so I actually didn't die there. But yeah, it was at about that point that I realized, oh, duh, I have cash in my wallet. Why did I not pay with cash? That was really dumb of me. So there's a lot of things going in my head. Keep in mind, I am not like the most socially cool guy ever. Like, I'm not gonna play off every situation like it's nothing. I was really trying to play it off because keep in mind, my friend was in a call with me this whole time. He could hear and see exactly what was happening. He was just sitting back there like, oh my God, Grayson, what are you doing? Where's your credit card? Are you that stupid? And to answer his question, yeah, I was that stupid because I couldn't find my stupid credit card. Please, please, please. Okay. Where'd he go? Okay. I died. So I got the cash and I did not know what to do. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do in this situation? Because the lady was at the window where there was already like a truck sitting there. I wasn't supposed to just walk over and hand her the money. Like, that would look so stupid. But at the same time, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I didn't know. So I thought, okay, the lowest risk situation of me doing it wrong is just to get back in the drive-thru. So what I did is I circled all the way around back to the back of the 10-person drive-thru, and I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll just sit in here for like 15 minutes again, waiting for my food. That's okay. I got back to the order window, and the guy was like, hey, welcome to Wendy's. What do you want from Wendy's? And I was like, yeah, I already ordered, so don't worry about me. He's like, can you please order again, sir? We need you to order it again. So I ordered again. I ordered the exact same thing again. And I pulled up to the window. The lady was there. She was like, hey, here you go. And I was like, here you go. Here's the money. And it was all good. Life was good. In my head, I thought life was good at least because I also forgot I still don't know where my credit card is. For all I've known, it like blew out the window and it's sitting there in the Wendy's parking lot. I don't know how I'm supposed to get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But at least at this point, the social awkwardness was over. All like the 1,000 people just watching me trying to fumble around for my credit card looking like an absolute idiot with white socks and sandals. That part was over with. So I drove away to a nearby parking lot and I just completely opened up all doors in my car. I started looking around everywhere, looking every single possible place where a credit card could be. Where could a credit card be? I like moved all the seats up and down. I was looking everywhere. I was just, dude, where? Honestly, where could my credit card be? At this point, I was starting to calm down a little bit because, yeah, like I said, like the social awkwardness was completely gone. At this point, it was just no time limit on me, no eyes watching me. I could just look in peace for my card. And sure enough, after like 5 minutes, I put back the seat. I looked in this tiny, tiny, tiny little crack between the seat and the middle of the car, which for whatever reason, you know, on some cars, there's like a gap where you can stick your hand down in between there. My car, I guess, did miss the memo on that one because there's like a paper thin gap between the right side of the driver's seat and like the little mid opener closer thingy. I don't know what that's called. And there's my card. I was, okay, all was good. Life was good. I got my card and I went home. So yeah, those were my 2 stories about me messing up my credit cards, trying to just get some fast food. I'm just a hungry little 16-year-old kid trying to eat, and my my idiotness got in the way of me just trying to eat. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this quick little chill commentary style video. Let me know if you like this type of video. Maybe I'll do more of these in the future. But that's gonna be all from me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.